Hello, hello. I haven't conducted interviews for a very long time, probably a couple of years.
And that was because of this dream of getting 9, but now I'm back. And today we have a special guest, Hulkar Hakimova, who got overall band 8 on her second attempt, achieving band 8.5 in speaking. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So let's help these people who want to prepare for the speaking test. Let's talk about speaking today. Probably some very smart individuals are watching this video and they have pretty good grammar and vocabulary, but they can feel afraid that they're not going to make it. So I want to ask you what you did on your second attempt to get 8.5 in speaking. Let's start with the comparison. Your first result was overall
6.5.
and speaking was
6.
probably some of these people also have 6, and I want to make that increase from 6 to 8.5. Let's make a small comparison. What did you do last time that you didn't do in your first attempt? Can you remember? What was different this time?
The thing that was different this time, I think it was me having no hesitation. Back then, I was a really little girl, and it was my first time attending an IELTS exam, so I was really nervous and hesitated a lot.
So you mean this time you were confident?
Overly confident.
So what did you do to be confident? Because I remember when I spoke with you, when I assessed your speaking, you were nervous with me.
Yeah,
So,
my own teacher, by the way.
Yeah, but what happened on the day of the test? Like, did you relax or did you forget that was the exam? Like, what kind of thoughts did you have?
No, actually, before exam, I just scrolled the reels in TikToks on my telephone, and I realized that it's just IELTS exam. What can be bad? I just need to speak the way I usually speak, the way my teacher advises me to speak naturally.
So natural speaking and confidence without hesitation helped you, right? Anything else you can advise people? Like, what did you do in part 3, for example?
Oh, the thing that I improved in part 3, which was my major problem back then, it was the really short answers. I extended them this time to 3-4 in medium, and I got the higher band score.
By the way, did you get this question why in part 3 a lot?
Oh, no, actually, no. Not even one.
It's because of your extended answers. Lots of people complain that they are interrupted by examiners who ask them why. Probably they don't develop their idea fully, and you did it.
Yeah.
So coherence matters. Again, if you give the full answer, you don't get annoying why questions, and they're satisfied with your development of ideas. I'm speaking too much, you should speak today.
That's okay.
Let's talk about part 2. Can you give us the cue card you got and what film you... Oh, it was a film, right?
Yeah, it was.
What was the full question? Describe...
I actually got this question on my seminars. Describe a movie that made you laugh.
Oh, a comedy. You remember the film that you watched?
In Russian, it's Полтора шпиона. I couldn't remember the English name for it.
Okay. So, did you say the name?
Oh, I said the truth that I don't remember the first word in the name. So I said there was the movie called Something Intelligence that I don't really remember the name.
That's enough. You see, they don't want to hear the name; they want the description.
Yeah.
So you did a good job. You didn't stop to remember the English version. You just said the truth. I would do the same. Now, let's talk about vocabulary. I'm sure you know a lot of difficult words. Could you use them in your speech?
Oh, no, not really. At the exam, even if you know those topic-related vocabularies or grammar structures, even if you have mastered them at the exam, you don't really have time to sit and remember them all.
But let's try to remember which maybe difficult words you use in part 2. Maybe a couple of words. Don't you remember?
No.
Like
it was about movie. I
cinematography.
used words like no. Funny, made me laugh. Watched with my grandfather. Simple words.
When I say that to candidates, a lot of people don't believe me. When I say them to be simple and speak like bloggers on YouTube.
No, yeah.
They don't speak with fancy vocabulary, right? So do you watch a lot of Instagram Reels and YouTube videos?
English.
I also do. I imitate them. They don't use academic vocabulary like people want to show.
It's just ordinary people speak simple language, so that's why.
Yeah.
You need to speak
So
naturally.
to get 8.5, speaking simply is enough. Right?
Yeah, it's the best option.
What about grammar? Did you use lots of tenses like in your answers?
No, since the question had the made you laugh, so I use only past tense. In some sentences, I use present one.
So present simple, past simple. What about perfect continuous tenses?
No. But to the end of the part 2, the examiner asked me additional question before going to the part 3, like, will you rewatch it with your grandfather again? So I said, yes, I will. So that future tense was only.
Follow-up question. So, yeah, but still, all tenses were simple.
Yes.
Nothing complicated. But again, I've been teaching her. I know her grammar is really, really advanced. Why didn't you use complex grammar in your answers?
As I said, just simple speaking. I didn't want to show off my grammar skills because it's just speaking. And I didn't want to burden myself, like just put pressure with those complex structures on my shoulders.
Now, let's talk about intonation.
Oh, yes.
A lot of books recommend not to speak monotonously. How did you speak on your test?
It was really fun, so I spoke laughing. You know, the questions were really enjoyable. He was making some jokes to crack both of us up, yeah. So I just laughed the whole conversation.
Many Cambridge books recommend to speak with an examiner, like with a friend. And few people can do that. Few people feel like they're at the exam. So the examiner assesses their language skills and they feel very uncomfortable.
Not too pressured, yes.
So did your conversation sound like that, like examiner and candidate?
No, it sounded like not the friend that you already know, but a conversation with a friend that you're just getting to know. It felt like it was us meeting for the first or the second time.
So you had fun, it was enjoyable,
Yeah, really.
and you didn't try very hard, right?
No.
That's another point people should take into consideration. Effortless speaking. Hareketsiz.
Yeah.
How do you say it in Russian? Без усилий. Yeah, something like this. So the more you try, the less you get. Sometimes you should just let it go.
It will just get too distracted, too stressed, and it will keep you off track.
Finally, let's talk about your future plans. I'm sure you're going to take the test again, right?
Yeah, probably.
It's not. You should celebrate. You should live your life. But after a couple of years, probably take it again and get 9. But you could get 9 this time. Maybe something went wrong with some of your answers. Why do you think you didn't get 9 this time?
I think it's because of the thing that I mentioned that I don't remember the movie name. And I answered really short in part 3. It was the last question, so I was fully relaxed, and I think I let myself go.
Can you recall the question?
The last question?
Yeah.
It was, since my part 2 was the film that made you laugh, so part 3 questions were about humor. So the last question was, why do people laugh when they get nervous? And I honestly didn't know the answer to that, so I
It's very
answered
psychological.
it. Yeah.
I don't think all people know this answer. Only people who are fond of psychology can know it. So what did you say?
I just said that I honestly don't know why they do this, but I have noticed people do this. Like 2 sentences. Really short and really simple answer.
Yeah, in this case, you gotta say something, maybe some suggestion, maybe, again, you should guess, because if you say it briefly, they may not like it. And who knows, if you continued speaking, even if it was not very accurate information psychologically, but if you kept speaking, you would get 9 this time. Anyways, this information will hopefully help many. Thank you for coming today, and good luck to you in the future. Goodbye.